Hello, my name is Kelvin Broadus, balance and power expert, motivational speaker, and prophetic life empowerment coach. And I'm here to share with you a brief principle about balance in your life. So I'm going to talk about clutter. Everybody at some point has experienced clutter in your life, but at first thought, when you think of the term clutter, you think about a dirty bedroom or a dirty bathroom or a room in which there is stuff all over the place. And true enough, that is clutter. That is clutter in its most basic and most simple format. It's physical clutter. And clutter as a whole has a detrimental effect on your body. It has a detrimental effect on your psyche. It will affect your stress levels. It will affect your concentration, your focus, and that is the reason why if you're working, for instance, it's always important to keep a clean work desk, because a dirty work desk can also lead to a lack of productivity. Likewise, it is always important to keep a clean house, because if you want to know one thing that is commonly consistent, houses that are always messy, houses that are always cluttered, are full of people who are always stressed. I'll say that again so that you can make sure that you get this point. Houses that are constantly cluttered and messy are full of people who are always stressed. So if you're always in a house where everything is always tense, everything is always loud, people are always stressed out, then one of the first areas to look at is look how clean you keep your home on a regular basis. This is often what happens when it comes to families with children, with a lot of small children especially, because there's always so much chaos going on. Then the parents end up aging a lot faster and end up dealing with a whole lot more health issues as a result of the stress. You have to learn to get rid of the clutter in order to get rid of the stress and free up that positive energy, that restoring energy, that healing energy into your life. Now, this day and age, there is an even more important point to consider. It used to be pretty straightforward on what to do in terms of clutter. It used to be pretty straightforward. You clean it up. But now in the technology age, it is that much easier to be bombarded by clutter in forms of emails, digital files on your computer. You probably spend a majority of your time on a computer, whether it is at work, you're always on a computer. Whether it's at home, you're surfing the internet, looking for jobs, doing whatever the case, but you're on the computer. And since you spend so much time on the computer, then this actually is affecting you from a mental standpoint, which in turn affects your physical standpoint. If you are on the computer and you look inside of your email inbox and see thousands of messages, things that you would never even look at again, it's time to clean up shop. Because just the same way that physically all this clutter can affect your body, it can cause stress, which leads to sickness. It can cause stress, which leads to depression. It can cause stress, which leads to lack of focus and concentration. And in that same manner, if you look on your computer, in your personal emails, your business emails, then this also will cause mental clutter. This also causes mental clutter, and it still blocks up the freedom of the energy, the movement of your brain signals. It clogs up the movement of your of just the positive energy, the positive force that goes throughout your body, your chi energy, if you will, if I can use that term. It blocks your chi energy. It blocks your positive energy. It blocks the productivity, the creativity. It blocks the relaxation and the peace, because every time you open up that email box, every time you look at your desktop and see all of these things all over the desktop, then that sends a signal through your brain which says stress. And that stress will still impact you, whether it is clutter from a physical format or clutter from a digital format, from a mental format. Any form of clutter will have a detrimental effect on you in every area of your life. If you want to see that relaxation come back to your life, you want to see that feeling of peace, that sense of peace return back to your life, then it's going to be very important that you clean up the clutter throughout your life. The physical clutter, make sure your house is clean. Make sure your bedrooms are clean. Make sure your bathrooms are clean. Make sure your cars are clean. Any environment that you are going to be in, clean it up, clean out the clutter. Make sure that everything else is clean in terms of your digital files, your records. You keep records of your bills that you pay. You keep records of the taxes that you file. You keep records of nearly everything in your life. And that needs to be organized and decluttered. The stuff that is no good, the stuff that has no value, the things that you have not looked at in over a year, over 6 months, over long periods of time, get rid of it, because the clutter is hindering you. The clutter is hindering you. And I guarantee you that once you start to clean out the clutter, you will notice a significant difference in your overall mood, in your overall stress levels, your overall concentration, your overall focus, and your overall peace in your life. Get rid of the clutter and you'll see a great change. This is it for my message for today. As always, you can find me online at www.kelvinbroadus.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/kelvinbroadus. I look forward to sharing more and more messages with you. Check out my website. Look at my products that are available. Look at the tons of helpful information that's for free on the website, and I'm sure that it will be a benefit to you. And follow me on Twitter for daily tips, for continual tips and bits and tidbits of inspiration and motivation to apply for your life. Thanks again for visiting my YouTube page and checking out my YouTube video, and I hope this message has been helpful for you. Thanks, and you have a nice day.